So this is my Mardi Gras makeup tutorial, and of course gold and green and purple are the colors. So this is what I came up with. I think it came out really good. I hope y'all liked it.
I'm using the Makeup Forever 12 flash color case, and I'm gonna use the color yellow, and I'm gonna do a gradient effect. I'm gonna do the yellow on the inner part of my eye. The middle is gonna be the green, and then the outside is gonna be purple. So I'm using the Mardi Gras colors, which is like yellow, golden yellow to green, that's the green that I'm using right now, and then the purple. And I'm using the Makeup Forever 12 flash color case, which is kind of like I'm using that before using a color a powder eyeshadow. And that's going to intensify the color. So there I'm using the purple, but before that I decided to get a piece of tape in order to do like a stencil. So that again I'm using the blue and the pink from the Makeup Forever case in order to make the purple. And like I said, this is gonna be the primer before I put the eyeshadow, the powder eyeshadows. And again, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Full Spectrum eyeshadows, and from there I'm gonna use the yellow and the green. I'm using the yellow and the green, and the purple is gonna be from the Lila palette. One of the purples is what I'm using. And again, from I'm gonna use the JCat Beauty Prism Metal eyeshadow. I'm gonna use a yellow color. It's like a yellow gold color, and it's like it's a shimmer type of color. It's kind of like a buttery type of color. And then I'm gonna use the green, since it's a gradient effect. That's gonna be between the purple and the yellow, and I'm just making sure that it's blended when I'm doing it. And then I'm gonna use my finger to intensify the color even more. And then I'm gonna use the purple, and I'm gonna intensify the color I'm gonna do it above the hood, and I'm using a pencil brush in order to intensify the color. And again, I'm just I'm using another from the Lila palette, and it's above my hood, and then I'm using a white one just to do my brow bone. I'm gonna use there the LA Splash Arkitekt eyeliner. This is like amazing because if you have hooded eyes, you want like something that's really thin, and that's exactly what I'm doing there. And like I said, since I have a hooded eyes, I can't do my lid too high. So I have to be very careful on how thick I do it. There I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear and foundation, and I'm using the Real Technique sponge. And what I'm doing is I'm pouncing it instead of dragging it in order for the foundation to stay, and then just kind of make it go through your pores, and it's gonna make it stay even more. I'm doing a second layer on my T-zone because I have bigger pores there, so I'm trying to cover. And then there I'm using the Becca Brightening corrector. I use this before any type of concealer, so this is with anything I use, this goes first. And then I'm going to use the MAC Prolongwear concealer, and I'm using it with my finger. I'm blending it first with my fingers, and I'm using on all the areas by my nose and my chin. And I'm using, like I said, I'm using my fingers first and helping it blend. Then I'm going to use one of the Real Techniques smaller sponges, and I'm going to make sure that I blend it, and I'm usually make sure the inside of my eye is covered. I want to make sure it's even. So, and again, I'm also using my fingers, just want to make sure that all that is distributed all evenly. And then I'm using the other side, and I'm doing exactly the same thing. I want to make sure the inside of my eye is covered by my nose. And then I'm going to use the RCMA no color powder, and I'm going to use a Goss face brush, and I'm going to set the bottom of my eyes. And I'm going to use, in order the rest of my face, I'm going to use a velour puff, and I'm going to set the rest of my face. And like I said, this is good if you have bigger pores, because I'm pressing. Next, I'm going to use the Smashbox Contour palette, and I'm going to define my cheekbones. I'm going to contour my cheekbones. And like I said, I'm always looking in the mirror just to make sure it's not too low, too high, not too thick, or not too thin. You don't want to just a line. Next, I'm going to contour my nose, and then I'm going to use the MAC Extra Dimension blush with a Goss face brush, and I'm going to do my cheeks. And then I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe palette, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. And I kind of look on the side just to make sure it looks even. I'm going to do my temples. I'm going to use all the areas that I need to, to highlight, like my bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And I just kind of look on the side just to make sure you don't have like a line there. It's like it's blended with the blush. Then I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetic Slay All Day spray in order to set my makeup. But while still wet, I'll go in with the same Hourglass Metallic Strobe palette, and I just will do a little more. Then I use the Surratt eyelash curler, and I curl my lashes. I give it a few little pumps. And then I'm going to use a YSL Vinyl Couture mascara. This is one of the new ones that I'm wearing right now. And I'm going to do a few layers. I go from the inside, or from the roots all the way up, and then I fan the outside of the eye. And then I go give it a few layers also on the inside of the eye. And again. Okay, so here I'm going to use the, because it's so much color, I decided to do something pink. This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and I think it's a Pink of Me color. And then I'm going to use a definer brush, and I'm going to use one of the eyeshadows from the Lila palette and just do the bottom of my eyes. And then I'm going to use the Stila eyeshadow, shimmer eyeshadow, and I'm going to do my inner tear duct. And then I'm going to use the YSL Couture liquid mascara, and I'm going to do the bottom of my eyelashes. And then there I'm using the YSL Couture liquid lip stain, and I'm defining my lips. And that's the final product. Again, this is the Mardi Gras eyeshadow look. Since there's so much color, I used a lighter pink on my lips. And again, it's a gradient look from the purple to the green to the gold. And I hope that y'all liked it. Thank you for watching my videos.